Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my next quote of the day. Today we have a quote from Sue Fitzmaurice. She said, "You must go on adventures to find out where you truly belong." And I think that's really important. For a lot of life, our life is about finding out about where we don't belong. You know, there might be only a few places in life where you are just really belong. You go there and you know you're home, and that will become a home base for you for the rest of your life. But the way you find that home is to try a lot of different homes. Try to go to a lot of places. Go into new things. Now, place, I do mean literally geographical place. Do go to more geographical places. That's a very, very good thing. But maybe you just can't. Maybe that's just not part of what you can do in life. But I mean more a psychological, a spiritual, an emotional, an intellectual going into new places. And most of us are taught at our homes, and then in schools, and then when we get into the workplace, peer pressure, all these things determine how we think and how we feel and what our beliefs are. And most of us don't explore new things. That is now, we're into this rut, and it becomes a rut. What's the difference between a rut and a grave? Nothing really. And we get into this rut, and we follow this path because it's what we grew up with. And so what I think she is suggesting here is break out, climb out of that rut and try something new. So she's saying you must go on adventures to find out where you truly belong. And what's an adventure? It's climbing out of the rut. You're in this safe, comfortable path, and yet it doesn't bring you any joy or happiness because you've been doing it and it's become routine and mundane. So you come to a channel like this, and on how to find happiness, you read books and you go all over YouTube and find all kinds of different things. But a best way is to climb out of your rut as much as you can. Now, make it still home. The rut's still home. This path, this comfortable, your box that you're in, this comfortable path of life. You know where you're going to be next year and the year after, and 5 years and 10 years and 20 years. That's a rut, my friend. If you were there 5 years ago and you're going to be there in 5 years from now, that's comfortable, it's safe, it's dependable, it's reliable, and it's very boring. And that's a rut. But if you climb out of your rut, you must go on adventures to find out where you truly belong. Maybe you don't truly belong in this rut. Maybe there's somewhere else you truly belong. You won't know until you go on adventure. Climb out of the rut, having every intention to jumping right back into it. To climb out of the rut, go on an adventure, and find out if there's some other place you truly belong. Some other place that will make your heart sing. The rut almost certainly isn't making your heart sing, isn't bringing you full of joy and happiness in life. Why? Because it was someone else's plan for you. Why doesn't your heart sing now? Because you're following a path of 10 million other people have followed before you, and they've dug a path. If you ever see, you know, there are still ruts through the rock in the Oregon Trail, where every wagon was forced to follow in exactly the same path. Well, that's a rut, isn't it? Well, there may have been 20, 100 million people followed this path before you. You're an American. How many Americans have there been before you? How many of them have lived exactly the same life you're living? You climbed into this rut and this path on this trail, and 20 million people have passed it before you, and you're in it. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad path. I'm not saying hate the path, jump out and run away and never come home. I'm saying while you're in this path, and there's a really pretty valley over there, go down that valley. Get out of the rut, go down that valley, and see what's down there. Maybe that should be your home. If it's not, come right back in and jump in the rut. Stay safe. And maybe you know it will never be your home, but it will be a joyful experience to get out of the rut, go down that beautiful valley, and come right back. And I don't know what the beautiful valley is. That's metaphoric. I mean, that's just a symbol. I don't know what your beautiful valley is. Maybe it's learning a new hobby. Maybe you want to learn to play the guitar. Well, that's breaking out of your rut to some degree. And maybe it's not, you know, a huge adventure, but it's an adventure. You can fail at it. Anything that you can fail at is an adventure. And so get out of your path, and whenever you can, as much as you can, and maybe you'll go down one path and it will be so joyful. Your heart will just sing so much. You'll say, I'm going to take the chance. I'm climbing out of the rut. I'm not going back. I'm going to go on this path. And then your heart can sing all the time. At least if you're willing to get out of the rut and search and explore many new paths, many new ruts. One of them may be just the perfect place for you. And if they're not, maybe if you're always going to walk this rut with all these other millions of Americans that have walked this rut just before you, at least you've gone out and had some fun. Why not get out and have some fun? You'll be happier, I believe. I really believe you'll be happier for having tried new things. Building memories in your heart. Oh, I remember that. I remember going down to that beautiful valley, man. That was so great. I love that. I've got all these pictures, and get out the pictures and look at them. And that brings me so much joy sometimes. All the places I've been and things I've done, and I get out the pictures and I'm taken right back there and I can feel that joy again. Then I get back in the rut and away we go. So yeah, there's options for you. And those will make your life happier. That will make your life happier. I really promise you that. Get out of your rut as often as you can and explore new things, completely new things. Say yes to weird ideas, to explore strange new worlds, as Captain Kirk said. Explore strange new worlds for you. Go now. Get out there. Go on a 5-year adventure. Go out and explore strange new worlds that are strange and new to you. Well, no problem. Keep coming back into the path. It's comfortable. It's safe. You're doing a great job with your family, with your kids. You've got a secure future. I mean, there's a lot of great things to say about the rut, the path. I mean, a lot of great things. And a lot of us are just going to stay there no matter what. Consider a few side trips. That's all. Consider a few side trips along the path. If you got anything out of this video, little weird thoughts we've had here, I hope you will maybe like this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel perhaps, maybe tell family and friends about this weird guy who has all these weird ideas. And I'll talk to you on the next quote of the day. See you then.
For deeper dives into psychology and philosophy, check out our YouTube channel, The Examine Life Daily, and check out our Nomadic YouTube channels. Bob is at CheapRVLiving, Autumn is at Autumn and Chloe, and our editor Robert is at Frontier Van Life.